You're live right now?
Yeah, we live.
You were live?
No, I'm not now. We live. We live. Peace and blessings, everybody. Everlasting TV, hashtag UTalkPodcast. On my viewers. Kisses and hugs and love, and all that good stuff. You rocking with your queen, you Rachel Cohen. Better known as Mrs. Ripley, the goddess, also your host for hashtag UTalkPodcast Atlanta. And I'm back to Patterson. Yeah. I got like doing something. Okay, but yes, I'm back to Patterson with another shine light on the diamond. Okay. I'm letting Rihanna do her thing. You know what I'm saying? Want no copyright disclaimer. I hope you all have been capping being creative, active, and progressing in life. I hope you didn't put off what you could have got done today for tomorrow. If you do have nothing to do, you have a lot of time in your timeline to get something done that's on your list. Doesn't have to be something big, it could be something small. Don't widen your load, narrow your plate. Scrape some of that shit up if you already ate. It's your queen. We're gonna get into this thing right here. So I'll talk about that talent Tuesday. I am here with one and none other than the queen herself, Queen Heaven from Heaven of Foods. Okay? Coming to you live from Patterson, New Jersey. Woo. All right. So these past couple of days, right? Been doing some events, right? Been selling some stuff, some merch, and all that good stuff, right? Okay. I want y'all to help me, okay, chop it up with this queen, all right? Because Queen had kebabs on that. I don't know if y'all won, but you wasn't here when we was doing our thing, chicken bone shrine. Everybody scream my name, say Queen.
Okay,
Okay. Let me tell y'all about this lady. And you know, of course, I'm gonna give y'all daily meditation, affirmations, and all that stuff on the channel. Right? Put y'all back just a little bit more, just a little bit more, so we can see here a little bit. You see, so we can see here a little bit. Okay. All right. So now, more cushion for the pushing. In this sense for me. In this sense for me, more cushion for the pushing, right? Let me make sure, hold up. Make sure I don't slip and bust my big booty.
I can't do that.
You know what I'm saying? We can't do that, Queen. We can't do that. All right. So now, with all being said, peace and blessings, everybody. Hope all is
Peace and
well. Thank you so
blessings.
much. I appreciate y'all with me. Now, having the food. The Queen had kebabs on deck, right? We in here, Patterson, New Jersey. Do a little soft launch on July 12th. Now, all those who missed it, you missed it, right? But kebabs is on deck. Kebabs is gonna be on deck. Y'all got time to put your pre-orders and all of that stuff if you in Patterson, New Jersey. Now this stuff kick up and we get in the vicinity where we can travel and deliver and do all that stuff. That's a long term future thinking, right? What can you? How was your experience? Your first time? Doing a soft launch. It was your first time, um, vending out in the park with your food, things that you're passionate about. Let's start there. Um, how long have you been cooking?
My whole life.
Your whole life, wait.
Excluding when I was born. Okay,
Your whole life. Hold on, we gotta get this in order because I want to make sure that we get it. I wanna make sure we get it. Tell people where they can find you.
you can find me in Patterson, New Jersey. That's the place you can find me at. You can also reach me on Facebook. I have an Instagram as well. kebabs is what's out. Nobody does it out here, so I choose to do it. I do chicken kebabs, salmon kebabs.
Okay. All right, here we go. I feel a little better now. Because I want y'all to be able to hear what the queen is saying. Okay, so I feel a little better. We're gonna do that. All right, queen. Now you tell. Talk to the mic, queen. There you go. Talk to the mic, queen. I'm bringing closer so we can hear. Bring everybody a little closer. Hi.
Hello, everyone.
Peace and blessings.
Peace
My day is great. Javier, Jimmy, hi Jimmy. Karen, how you doing, beautiful? I don't know if you're beautiful. Corinne or beautiful people. How y'all doing? How you doing? Okay, now you were saying, Queen. You were saying how you've been cooking since how old?
Oh, since I could walk.
Since you could walk?
Yeah, because my parents.
Talk to the mic, Queen, so they can.
My parents always had all the girls in the kitchen. We always learned from my grandparents. Great grandmother, so on and so forth. So
Okay.
it was always home.
Can y'all hear her?
I hope y'all can hear me because I don't want to yell.
Heaven of Food is telling us when she started. Why are you laughing, Lily? Heaven of Food is telling us when she started cooking. And she's telling us a little bit of what created her passion for cooking and how she has kebabs on deck. So if you're not in Patterson, New Jersey, this exclusive interview for you from hashtag UTalkPodcast. I appreciate you coming on. But go ahead, back to you, Heaven.
I just believe in cooking with love. There's no other way.
Cooking with love. I like that. Today is July 29th, right? And on July 29th, it says children, right? So my daily affirmation is children. We think that our children are ours, but they are only our seed. Their reason and purpose has something to do with them. And I don't think we can take credit for that or try to control it. Don Cherry. Now, little backstory on. When we were children, we often had to battle for our independence and individuality. We should remember what it's like to want to develop ourselves free of parental or other outside influence. Our desire to protect and fortify our children is admirable. But there comes a point where we've got to accept and love them for all their wonderful it's like kirkiness. Yes, kirkiness. Their wonderful kirkiness. We may see a bit of ourselves, our spouse, or our parents in them, but the total person is one we've never known before. On this day, I will take time to be with a younger loved one, a son or daughter, cousin, grandchild, and let them know that I feel that they have special qualities and that I love, admire, respect, and cherish those special qualities. Okay? So I don't know who needed to hear that or anything like that, but a lot of the things that I do is to give back to the babies, and that was one of the things that brought me and the queen together. Me just coming, seeing she's like, very assertive and just, looking after everyone and the other children, besides her own. So it's like, oh, okay, that's how I am. I'm like that. And then to further find out things pertaining to her background that are equivalent to the things that I do and how I am as a person. So it just, to me, it was like, all right, here it is, a queen that is universal, that does a lot of things like me. But how passionate she is, and do she know her passion? Do she know what that is, And then she just was always, it was like the conversation will always lead to her speaking about food, cooking, things like that for the kids and stuff. And if she had this and if she could do that, she'd, do this, do that. So I was just like, oh, okay, so that, I'm saying in my head, like, that must be her passion. Like, cooking must be her passion. So I asked her. So I was like, What are you passionate about? You know, like what do you desire to do? What is that you want to do? And she said, I love to cook. I'm passionate about cooking. I'm passionate about creating and putting the love in the food and healing through my food and always hearing people speak highly of her food. When a person is that anointed in how they want to deliver their stuff and how they are able to cater to a person's needs of their food and their liking, it's like I'm one of those like, oh, you gotta show and prove this because I get this all the time from people. Queen has showed and proved soft lunch, having the food, fundraising, sell kebabs on deck. And I missed it. Them kebabs was healthy. Them kebabs was juicy. Those kebabs was fresh, clean, cut down, skewed. Like, yeah, and missed the real good thing. And then she brought it back July 26th. And how was the first event? How was the first time?
The first launch was interesting. How everybody came out and they supported.
Come to the left.
Oh,
Okay.
okay.
There you go.
Y'all can hear me now.
Yes.
It was really nice to see people of all different colors, shades, creed, they all came down to support it.
Nice.
And those kebabs were gone.
They was gone. Sold out.
Done.
Sold out. Definitely sold out. And then you came back around on the 26th and you introduced the salmon kebabs.
Yes.
Salmon kebabs. That it was fire. It was dope. And good. I was able to, have some today. She kept it running. We also want everyone to know that when you see the pop-up and the vending events and things like that, it is all to raise funds for different community organizations, including one of my own. I'm always going to give back to the babies, utilizing my platforms and the businesses and projects and nonprofits that I have in ways to commute funds to fundraise. So we're gonna be doing different things. I want y'all to look out for the Queen. Okay, you're gonna be getting an official interview. Hashtag WCW tomorrow on Women Crush Women Women's Day. Okay, with your queen, you at your Cohen, better known as Mrs. Ripley the Goddess, also your host for hashtag UTalkPodcast Atlanta. You rocking with me. I'll talk about that Talent Tuesday. The Queen has many talents. This is one of the most passionate ones she has. Okay, that's at the top of the line, top of the list, right in the forefront. And you're gonna be seeing her soon. We got different festivities coming up. Make sure you look for us at Barber Park in Patterson, New Jersey. Okay, having the foods, Tutus by Do You Studios. All right, we got the print shop downtown at Do You Studios, 60 Church Street, Patterson, New Jersey. Open from 10 to 5. Make sure y'all get with me. Print shop closed at 2. All right, pre-orders is always welcome. Also, if you would like pans of kebabs or you want to pre-order kebabs, make sure that you reach out to Alani Ortez. No? What is it, Queen? Speaking to the mic.
Alani Ortiz.
There you go. So people can hear you. And where is they following you? I'm not here to do your job. This is what you're supposed to do. Tell the people where to find you.
You can find
See,
me
it's
on
like
Facebook.
you don't want no money because you ain't telling these people where to find you.
She's playing me out.
No, I'm not. We keeping it a buck here, right? Real, raw, and uncut, straight to the point, unfiltered. We love you with all our heart. Tell her, right?
Peace. You can find me on
Tell her,
Facebook.
y'all. Say, Queen, we can't find you. We don't know where to find you at. Where you
You can
ain't
find me on
telling us
Facebook,
nothing.
Alani Ortiz. Friend request me. I got you.
Okay, Alani. That's ALONIE. Ortiz. ORTIZ. Peace.
You play me out.
No. Tell her we ain't playing out. We just ain't know. Welcome to the family. Tell her welcome to hashtag UTalk family, because
What a blessing.
if we can't laugh together, then we'll cry together. If we can't cry together, then we'll frown together. Peace and blessings, King. I love you so much. Miss you. I know. Right, everybody stay cool. H2O water. Peace and blessings the way. Hope all is well with you. What's going on in the hood where they do the most good? We in Patterson, New Jersey, y'all. This is your queen, Reggie Cone, better known as Mrs. Ripley the Goddess. Also, your host, hashtag UTalkPodcast. Atlanta, you rock with me. I'll talk about that talent Tuesday. I got the queen from Heaven the Fools, Queen Heaven in the building. Hey, it's going down, go T when I smile. They try to take the queen out together, but what? Still buck wild, y'all buckle up. Once again, hope you all have been capping, being creative, active, and progressing in life. Hope you didn't put up what you could have got done today for tomorrow. So you got a lot of time in your timeline to get something done. Don't got to be something big, be something small. Don't widen your load now your plate. Scrape some of that stuff over you already ate, your queen. Peace.
Peace.
Y'all miss me?
I couldn't get on the
Hello, Lily. Give me the microphone. I appreciate y'all. All right, now let's get into this second part, the second half of the podcast. Make sure y'all look out for Queen. You're going to see a lot of Queen Heaven, a lot of pop-up vendors where y'all know I pop up and we vlog and we do all of that good stuff and I shine light on black-owned businesses, black-owned women businesses. Okay, Queen is one of them. We're getting things in order, so you'll be seeing her around town. Bring it around town. Bring it around town. We're going to let y'all in on a couple little secrets. All right, we got antipasta on that. We got cherries on that. We got heavenly eggs on that. Peace and blessings, King. How you doing? I said peace and blessings, King. How you doing? I said peace and blessings. How you doing? Okay. Let's get back into this program. Believing in the higher power. Okay. Ego death is happening, y'all. Ego death is happening, okay? People that was ego tripping, it is coming to an end. All right. So you can connect with yourself, your inner self, start moving in a manner that you're getting in tune with yourself. This next wave of energy shift that's about to happen is gonna be ridiculous, okay? Be careful, hold on. Okay, not being driven by your ego. So we have this rebirth coming. A lot of people are feeling different, anointed, just like a new profile here to kill anyone, poison no one, here to kill anyone, poison no one. Um, you know. And then we have to decipher it from being nosy versus concerned. You have some people that are overly concerned, which will make them nosy, but are they nosy to gossip, or are they being nosy to retain information in ways where they might could help if that information is needed? So it's a nice thin balance, and so you want to be careful, right? Within the Supreme Mathematics, 9 is born. 9 means born in the Supreme Mathematics. Shout outs to my 5%ers. Peace and blessings to the nations, the gods, and earth. You know how I love on y'all. Okay. Also, do what's right for you and your family. Not necessarily doing it because you feel you have to. Doing it because you want to. Doing it because whatever is telling you that you need to, because sometimes the need is for a family member, where you need to be a little more stern, you need to be a little more, laid back, taken back, you need to be a little more patient with who you are striving to get something from. You need to be more kind to those that you are looking to help you out with something, because you got something going on and you don't know how to express it through your words, so you start acting out like a little tyrant and thinking everybody's supposed to read your mind and know what you got going on when you're not expressing yourself about what's going on. So no one knows how to help. No one knows how to be there. No one knows how to assist, right? My son is growing up to be a young king in his right? And He's a dope kid. And that's how we should all feel about our children, right? My kid is a dope kid. My kid is fire. My kid is, you know. But when your child can walk the walk while you talk the talk, that's even better. That's even better. Every child is special. Every child is unique. Shout out to my nephew, Unique, right? And what are the odds that the queen coming to my life, her son name is Unique? I have a clothing line called Unique Image. My son name is Xavier because I feel like that's what he's here to do. He's here to save a lot of youth.
Hi.
Hi, Legend. And then look, this is my best friend, Legend. Legend, say hi to everybody. Say hi. Wave. You can wave. Okay, that's Legend. See, you hear the names that I'm spilling out to you. All right, and he himself has grown. Right, Legend. We have gotten bigger, gotten smarter. We learning more. We doing more. Paying attention, listening to mommy.
Oh, okay,
Right?
Legend. You could just told me no, you don't want a cookie. That thing is thrown on the floor.
Because he probably ain't supposed to have it. Heard that door open.
Oh,
Uh-huh. See, that was the
that's
lesson
why.
learned right there. Just like that. All right.
That's a sign right there.
So my son gives me a different profound of motivation because I have to step into this boy mom. I've been a girl mom for so long. 19 years been a girl mom, still a girl mom, but now she's an adult in college and doing her thing, and now it's me and son. So I'm stepping into this realm of being a male mom, young king mom. So it caters to where my daughter put me in my femme and my son is putting me in my masculine, right? Don't touch. So now I'm driven by my intuition. So I want y'all to be driven by the intuition that you get when something is telling you or calling for you to do something with your children. If you have children, then of course I'm speaking to you. If you're a mom and you're a boy mom, shout out to all the boy moms. I'm joining the club. You get what I'm saying?
Hi.
Whoop
Hi.
whoop. But something special is gonna happen on November 4th. Okay, and
Damn, for my birthday.
for being Culture Freedom in the Supreme Mathematics, November being the month of 11. Okay, 11 is the angel numbers. You can look that up. That's knowledge. Knowledge is equivalent to what? Two is wisdom. Okay, and when I say driven to, discovering your intuition and making sure that you're going over that. The children is going to be the key and the signs that we need to pay attention to what is happening around us. They're going to tell us what's going on. So if you're not in a positive space with your child, maybe today you should go and tell them that. Tell them that they have special qualities. Tell them that they are unique. Tell them that they are beautiful. Tell them that they're great at what they're striving to do. Okay, reinforce back encouragement into your children.
Yes, I didn't know. I
So
can't use
seduction.
the one I gave you, threw it on the floor.
So we're talking about seduction. Seduction is going to be
That's
played
dirty.
a lot on
You cannot have that.
these next 2 weeks. Okay, a lot of us is feeling very seductive. A lot of us is looking for seduction. A lot of us are wanting, a significant other to, provide that spark or that sensation. And my thing is, you got to step out on faith sometimes. Sometimes you got to step out and be the initiator, be the aggressor, be the just to see, like, that might shock the person. Like, look at all these S words that I'm putting out there, right? But seduction can come in many forms, but also you don't want a succubus. You also don't want an incubus. You also don't want a person that is around to seduce your mind in a manner to suck and drain your energy because they feel like that's a way of connecting through sex. But your way of connecting is through mental and spirit and soul. So just be careful, of who is draining your energy, who makes you feel low in vibrations when you're around them, who doesn't uplift you, who doesn't make you feel good. If it's not a balance where you can bounce off each other, pouring in my cup, pouring in your cup, then that is drainage, that is suction, that is part of seduction. Make peace with your shadow. So somebody needs to make peace with their shadow. A lot of us need to make peace with our shadow, meaning you need to own that you have a shadow, engage that your shadow is needed because your shadow self takes on part of the world that you don't want to take on when it's dealing with being in the dark or being in low vibration. Sometimes you gotta meet people where they are, and if they in low vibration state, you can dwell there. That don't mean you gotta stay there. Okay. So make peace with your shadow, say thank you, be grateful, be appreciative that that part of you is there, and learn to balance to where you tap into it when it is needed, not versus when you want it. Because sometimes spilling your shadow out and letting it stay out too long can cause for it to cover over. And then that's when you start magneting those same type of energy of people to come around, and now they become a distraction because you are a light worker that is draining. Okay, these people don't have nothing to pour into you, so you pouring into all of these individuals, then stretching yourself out. Only an Asiatic man is capable of doing that, right? Only a octopus have eight testicles and stuff to be able to, you know,
Tentacles.
tentacles to be able to withstand that and endure that. Whatever you put your mind to, it can. Who am I to say that that's not what you are? That's how you coming back. You coming back in this form. You feel like you got 8 arms. Hey, have ability to destroy arms. Okay. You will be liked by many people. That energy is saying you will be liked by many people, and such to where those that was at the bottom shall be at the top, those that was last shall be first. Those that knows the Bible and scriptures and things like that, you can look into it, or you already know what I'm speaking about, so you can, dabble on that. But you will be liked by many after making peace with your shadow, because now you can attract individuals that are like-minded like you. And it's like, who don't want to be liked? But it's a lot of people that don't care if they're
Here,
liked.
you can give this back to you now.
Stop, don't touch. Compliments. All
Here you
right.
go, legend.
Compliments. It's all right to give compliments. It's okay to
Go
receive
give this to
compliments.
your
Make
nana.
sure that you are always open. Don't always think that somebody saying something to you is to be of negative. A lot of times, if you are quick to perceive that somebody is saying something negative to you, that's because you've been going around saying negative things to people, or feeling negative, or just looking for something to stroke your ego, or to cure pain, or to be something you can deflect on. So it's like, oh, you're mad, so you want everybody else mad. I said peace and blessings. How is that something wrong to say, right? Um, but you are in a position to perceive anything how you want to. Just know that it's a cause and effect behind how you move and do that. And everybody is not okay with having their positive energy took and perceived in a manner as such. But is that positive? No, that is just something that you gotta let go. Become peace with your shadow. Okay, so you'll be liked by many people. Compliments will come naturally. Utilize any and everything around you. Utilize yourself to the best of your ability. Utilize your phone. Utilize these tablets. Utilize everything that you have now. Be thankful. Be grateful. I can't stress that enough. Keep saying be thankful. Be grateful. So a lot of y'all is not being thankful and grateful for when you get. And I guess that in the breath that you do not speak up to God, or you do not speak within yourself, or you do not say it in whisper, or even out loud. It doesn't even form in your mouth or your tongue to say thank you, or I'm grateful, or have gratitude, or withstand, or be in appreciation. Some of y'all better go rectify some stuff. Better go get right. So Jupiter is in Pisces, and with Jupiter being in Pisces, Jupiter is more so on the justice side. And it's of everybody is gonna get justice that needs to have justice. Those who did what they did, justice is gonna be served. Now, you don't get to tell the universe how to formate what type of justice a person should get, or how that should be justified.